finished, what, 2-3 kilometers maybe?
Yeah,
so we've just started.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you in a sec here.
6 kilometers.
We've done
John.
6 kilometers.
6 kilometers.
That's 20% of the way.
Yes.
Woo. Okay.
And we're on what's called the Blenkinsop Trestle.
Yeah.
Which is, as I said, the crown jewel of the Lochside Trail. There's a guy, a statue.
Okay, I'm going to flip around and I'll do a panorama here. Thingy. Hi guys.
Morning.
Morning. And this is where there's a railway trestle.
Yeah, it would have originally been. And we've just come to Walima Avenue, and a few years back I came here with Will Reed, again on a cycling trip. He rented a bike when he came to Victoria. We came out here for a ride, and sure enough, Will pointed out that just down the road here is where he grew up. So
very cool.
I'm hoping Will will get to see this, and we're thinking about him.
Right on. Hey, Will. Happy cycling. Hope you're getting some good trails in the Ottawa area. Woohoo! AJ and I are on a grand adventure to Saltspring. Cool. Here is Ruckle Park. I'm shaking a little bit, but here we are. Now, when AJ said there was up, he wasn't kidding. There was more than just up. There was effing up. Followed by a bit of down, and then more effing up. But look at this place. And you can hear AJ cackling in the background, because he knew. Evil cackle.
There's up.
There's lots of up.
Yeah.
We made it. It's official. I've had my first dehydrated meal, which of course I heated up the water with my new jet boil, and it worked great. And then I added it into the package of soup. Da, da, da. So that's what I had. This Alpine Air potato and cheddar soup. Hydrated it for 10-15 minutes. Delicious. All right, so it's now, just a sec here, check my watch. Haha. It's now about 6:15. It's been a good day so far. The temperature's falling, getting a little cooler out here now. But here we are, and just about to have dinner. So I've already heated up my water and put it in my ready meal. And tonight I am having, I'll show you, Leonardo da fettuccine. Yum, yum, yum. Another perfect day in paradise. This is my little jet boil stove. It's awesome. It's totally awesome. It does really good at boiling water and making my meals. This is JJ's jet boil. It's a more advanced model. It's got piezo electric start, and it's a regulated output, so it always provides consistent heat. But it costs almost double of what I paid for, so I wasn't ready to spend a lot of money on something that wasn't, you know, if I didn't know I was going to like it or not. So yeah, I'm liking it. It's a good piece of kit. Write that down.
So Don and I are here at Ruckle Park, and I am boiling water for dinner. Dinner is southwestern style masa with beef, which turns out to be corn.
Nice.
And the stove is humming along.
Yeah.
And we're having a good time here. The sun has gone down a bit. So we're no longer in the sunlight and it's cooling off. But, oh, I see boiling.
Already?
I see boiling.
That couldn't have been even a minute.
Yep, that's boiling.
That boils fast.
Is big time boiling. So
Kit. Good kit.
Good kit.
Yeah.
Yes, good kit. Amazing kit.
All right, it's now about 6:45 in the morning on my first morning here at Ruckle Park. Actually, it was pretty warm all night. Cat was warm, I was warm. It's now, I'm looking right into the sun here and enjoying a morning sunrise. That's AJ's tent in the background there. I just made myself a cup of coffee. Yeah, coffee. And life is good. Here's the coffee. And my little stove, which is so awesome. Oh, and a little flask of rum, which I had last night with my hot chocolate.
So one of my great COVID discoveries is powdered whole milk, which I found on Amazon. And I have been for many years in search of the perfect portable coffee. And of course, couldn't necessarily bring cream, that could go bad. But I had never come up with the right plan for coffee until I found this stuff.
Whole powdered milk.
Whole milk powder.
There we go.
Which is available on Amazon, and you can order it on Amazon.ca. It shows up within a couple of days.
Right on.
And
away you go. I have to look into that.
Yes, makes really good creamy coffee.
Yum.
Yeah.
Of course, to make the coffee, we use
The jet boil stove.
we have dueling jet boils. He puts his on full tilt and it boils the water in less than a minute. I haven't figured out if I want to save fuel or not, so I'm doing mine at a slower rate. But there we go.
Which, yep.
And the bladder, the water bladder. I have to get one of these too.
Yes. That's a good piece of kit.
Oh, good piece of kit.
Yes.
I'm starting to get my dinner going here. Just put some water in this my jet boil, 2 cups. And today for dinner, you can see the sun is starting to go down a little bit. It's looking a little, yeah, still a beautiful place. What today we're gonna eat is creamy beef and noodles with mushrooms from Alpine Air. Oh yeah, that should be good. Check out the scenery. It sure is purty here. Sure is purty. And what you'll notice now is that there are very few campers left. Everyone left today except AJ and I and a couple others. Yeah. Now day 3, 2 nights slept. And did pretty good. Beautiful morning sunset. You can see the sun on my face. And I slept well. Well, you know, not perfect, but pretty good. There's the sun. Yeah. That was Pender on the left, swinging around. Some other island, AJ says it's Canadian. And the campsite is pretty empty now. Here's our site. my tent, my bike, some stoves, AJ's bike, AJ's tent.
Well, we're having trouble getting air into a tire.
Into this one, right? Front tire.
The pump has, as an emergency,
A CO2 cartridge.
a CO2 cartridge.
Ah, I've never used my CO2 cartridge for my pump either. Oh no, maybe you have. I never have.
Nope, I've never used it.
Ah.
I have never used it, so let's see.
So we're gonna try some new kit.
We're going to try. Okay.
You've opened the valve already, yeah. So CO2 didn't work for whatever reason, we don't know. So we're back to plan A, which is pumping up the tire by hand.
We're back to plan A.
All right, my bike's all kitted up, ready to go. All I have to do is throw my backpack on and away I go. Unfortunately, AJ has a wee filter repair to do and he's doing it now.